You don't need money to attract women. This actually happened. I once heard a rich doctor say, back when I was a broke actor in my 20s, I did way better with women than I do now as a doctor with money in my 30s. Why? Because as an actor, he was taking advantage of the big fish rule. What's the big fish rule? When it comes to attracting women, it's way better to be a big fish in a small pond than a medium fish in a big pond where there are way bigger fish. In the small one, you're the alpha. In the big one, you're nobody. Okay, but how did you use that rule when you were an actor? And how can I use it? When I was a broke actor in my 20s, I had girls to spare. Because even though I was performing in a tiny local theater, in a no-name play, I was the lead. And in that little space, I was the alpha. I was the king of that tiny castle. Alright, but I'm not an actor. So what now? How can a regular guy use this rule to attract women? If you're the rich guy in a poor town, the big shot in a small province, you'll attract more women than someone who has more money in a big city. The lead singer of a small band that plays at a crappy bar on Saturdays gets way more attention that night than a better singer who's just back up at a major venue. As the lead actor in a small production, I was the alpha for a while. Being at the top of any dominance hierarchy, no matter how ridiculous, is incredibly effective when it comes to attracting women. To get women, you don't need money or a Greek god body. You just need to find a pond where you are the biggest fish. Sometimes that pond doesn't even exist yet, but you can build it yourself. For example, one of my cousins organized a dart tournament in the little town where he lives, and for that whole weekend, he was the star. Not just because he's good at darts, but because he organized the event. He was the king of that tiny castle. So, what's the tiny castle you're going to rule? Pick something you're already kind of good at and practice it every single day. To help you build the habit, listen to Atomic Habits. If you take it seriously, this book will change your life. Download it for free right now. In the first video on my profile, I'll show you how.